Hello, babies. Do you know what Mimzie has at her house? I have a whole lot of cats. I have lots of cats. And some of them are mine, and some of them just hang out and get in the free food line every morning. I have Hazel from Kentucky, and I have Ho-Ho from Avery, and I have Zero from Italy, and I have Phineas from Genoa. And then there's this new cat that has showed up. I've been calling, don't tell Papa, but I've been calling him Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat. If you know, you know. And then there's the neighbors have cats too, and they just all like to come out and hype me up when I'm exercising in the evening. So in their honor, I'm going to read 4 little kittens. And you know, it's a little golden book, and Mimzie is a big fan of the little golden books. So this always makes me sad, because I would buy lots of used books, and this little used book didn't have anybody to belong to. So today I'll write on here, belongs to Mimzie. This is my book, and I'll put the day that I read it for you. So here we go into our story. Look, that's into the sewing basket. Y'all don't see sewing baskets a lot anymore, do you? Mimzie has a sewing basket. I sure do. So, once upon a time, 4 kittens were born in a corner of a barn. I wonder what kind of cats they'll grow up to be, thought the mother cat. That's what mommies always think. She licked her 4 new babies proudly. They were still tiny. Their eyes were sealed shut, and they could only mew and snuggle to their mother's warm side. Oh, look at all the pretty kittens. Oh, one's a calico. I'm a big fan of calico cats. Oh, there's Roscoe, Uncle Roscoe, patrolling the perimeter. In a few days, the kittens opened their eyes. Each day they grew a little bigger and a little stronger and a great deal naughtier, thought Mother Cat as they pounced on her twitchy tail. Yep, mamas always think that too. Children, she said one day, the time has come for you to decide what kind of cats you will be. Tell us, mewed the kittens. What kind of cats there are? Mother Cat sat up straight and half closed her green eyes and began. Ooh, story time. There are alley cats. An alley cat is long and lean. He slinks like a shadow, sleeps where he can, eats what he finds. A free cat is he, no manners to mind, no washing of paws, no sheathing of claws. He does what he likes and nobody knows but he. I like the way that sounds, to be honest. Yep, as long as you had a good steady income. Your Uncle Tom is an alley cat. You see what they did there? It's always Tom. Many friends he has, and they make fine music at night to the moon. You ever hear cats at night? The ones I hear are usually fighting. They're out here wrestling the raccoons. His enemies are stray dogs and turning wheels in cold, sleety rain. He's a wild and clever cat, the alley cat. That is the life for me, said Tuff, the biggest kitten, and off he went to be an alley cat like bold Uncle Tom. I don't know, they seem awful young to be sending out into the world. The world can be harsh. We can't send him out into the world, he wouldn't make it. Although I say that, and he did make it on an alligator filled, he did make it on an alligator filled pond lake for about 3 days all by himself, and he lost a pretty good amount of weight, but he survived. They just don't understand privacy. He needed privacy and didn't even take that into consideration that we were doing something here. Go on, Uncle Roscoe. Now, Uncle Tat was a ship's cat, Mother Cat went on. A splendid cat he was, with a ship for a home and sailors for friends. A ship's cat visits seaports 1,000 miles away and talks to foreign cats and chases foreign rats that try to come aboard. Ooh, better watch out for the bubonic plague. If we'd had more cats, we might have had less of that. A brave cat he is, a jolly roving cat, a ship's cat, and many are the tales your Uncle Tat could tell. That is the life for me, said Luff, the second kitten, and off he went to be a ship's cat like jolly Uncle Tat. That does sound like a good life. Traveling the world, riding boats. Mimzie'd have to take a suitcase full of Dramamine because motion sickness is a real big thing for me. Yeah. And of course, said Mother Cat, there are farm cats. Aunt Haha will be a farm cat. I am a farm cat, a useful cat. I catch the mice and chase the rats while the farmer sleeps at night. I live in the barn on a bed of straw. No house cat am I. A farm cat can talk to all the animals that live on the farm. A splendid, useful, strong cat is the farm cat, though I say it myself. As she should. She should hop herself up. She's a farm cat. Let's tell the world. Be proud of who you are. That is the life for me, said Ruff, the third kitten, and off he went to be a farm cat like his mother. Mother Cat purred. She was so proud. Bless it. Now, the smallest, youngest kitten was called Muff. Muff was gentle and playful and pretty and always kept her white paws clean. Muff's mother sighed and said, Muff, I don't think you are an alley cat. I don't think you are a ship's cat or even a farm cat. I don't know what kind of cat you are. And off went Mother Cat to catch a nice fat mouse for dinner. Poor Muff, left by his mama. I don't know what you gonna be. We're gonna pray for you, Muff. Sadly, Muff wandered out of the barn. Poor Muff. I know what kind of cat she's gonna be. And they hadn't even got to that part of the story. Mimzie just knows these things. She caught sight of Ruff getting ready to spring on a great big rat. Muff shivered and crept by as quietly as she could. I couldn't be a farm cat, said Muff, because I'm afraid of big rats. That's just a little old bitty mouse. That's a little old bitty field mouse. Look at our next picture. It looks ferocious. That looks like Phineas. Mimzie's Phineas is solid black like that. And that puppy looks like a little beagle puppy. All right. Muff wandered out of the farm and down to the village. She saw plump little Tough doing his best to look lean and wild like an alley cat. Woof, woof, barked a little stray dog, and Tough arched his back and bristled his fur and spat and hissed in his best alley cat way. The little dog ran away, and so did Muff. Muff, you can't even say hi to your sister. Like he's been gone a couple hours and he no longer knows her. But you know what? I say that, and Zero's the same way. Every morning when I give him his breakfast kibble, we are best friends. But if I see that man on the streets, he does not know me. Down to the river she ran, and she saw Luff on a big ship in the harbor. There's Luff. And that looks like a contented cat. The sailors were busy with ropes and things, but already Luff had curled up in a place where he wouldn't be in the way. Soon, Luff would be visiting cats 1,000 miles away, just like Uncle Tat. I think that sounds like a good time. Muff waved goodbye. I wish I knew what kind of cat I am, she sighed. Then she had to run out of the way as a bicycle came by. Yeah, she got to watch those bicycles. It began to rain, and Muff got cold and wet. Oh. She didn't like that at all, and she shook her wet paws crossly. She lay down to sleep on a lumpy pile of sacks. She didn't like that very much either. She was cold and hungry and cross. When a big hand picked her up, she spat and hissed for all the world like an alley cat. We know. You don't even need Mimzie's effects. You just know exactly how little kittens behave when they've been discombobulated. But the big hand put her into a big warm pocket, and after a few more angry squawks and a sad little meow, Muff fell asleep. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I saw the pictures. Oh, I'm so excited. When next she opened her eyes, Muff was in a house. There were cushions and carpets and curtains. There was a warm, crackling fire. There was a little girl with soft, gentle hands. Oh, what a lovely kitten, said the little girl. Oh, I wanted a kitten so much. Now I won't be lonely anymore. Looks like Muff won't be lonely anymore either. The little girl gave Muff a saucer of cream. Muff drank it all with one white foot in the saucer to keep it steady. Then she washed her paw and licked her whiskers. This was much better than fat mice for dinner. I would say so. I would say so. Or those fat wormy mice will keep you lean. That saucer of cream's gonna put it on her hips. The little girl played with Muff. She dangled a string and Muff jumped and pounced in her prettiest way, and the little girl laughed with delight and Muff purred. This was much better than running away from barking dogs and turning wheels. The little girl lifted Muff onto her warm lap and stroked Muff's fur. "Oh, it's nice to have a kitten," said the little girl happily. Muff purred loudly. Purr, purr. I'm sorry, not a good purr. This was so much better than a pile of lumpy sacks or even a bed of straw. "This is the life for me," purred Muff. "I know what kind of cat I am at last." What kind of cat is she? Do you know? "I'm a cushion and cream cat, a purring cat, a cuddlesome cat, a playful cat, a little girl's cat. I am a house cat." Oh, I love house cats. I also really like front porch cats, because front porch cats don't even need a litter box. They handle their business outside, kind of like Uncle Roscoe did. And so all 4 kittens lived happily ever after. Tough in his alley because he was an alley cat. Rough on his farm because he was a farm cat. Luff on his ship because he was a ship's cat. And Muff on her cushions in her house with her little girl because she was a house cat. The end. Great little story about 4 little kittens, and I think I'm fixing to go check on my little kitties now and see if they need a little snuggle and see if they need some house cat time, because sometimes we come inside and we have house cat time. But don't forget, this is very important, don't forget, Mimzie loves you.